Picking up from yesterday, righting wrongs sneak into Oriflamme. Drake's Head. In majestic silence has Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the Empire of Sambrek and its bejeweled capital. That is one of the mother crystals right here. Now we're here already, we're in a brothel. Exactly how we got there is unexplained. Hopefully, however we get to the next area is explained. Ooh! You have reached a pivotal moment in the story, and we're only like 5 days in. There's no way I can make like a manual save, is there? Oh. Well, it's, I don't even know what to say. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. We've been spoiled by autosaves, that's all I can say. Alright, let us proceed.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Just sounds like
Just
poor
talk.
planning.
Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right, we make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
We murdered them. So I was adjusting volume at the very start of that cutscene. I didn't see if there was any text to say where we were.
Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
I know how these games works.
Passage is empty.
Nope, there's nothing's here's. Damn, that thing's huge. It really is a mountain. I assume the Holy Capital is on our... I assume Bogford is on our right. Just out of sight there. Right, we're on some sort of stealth mission here. I can't select my icon, and we're just being a sneaky sneak. Okay, Sid went forward, which means I need to look sideways. Man, this dog is so talented. It can climb down ladders and climb up ladders as well. That's super impressive. I guarantee your dog can't do that. Your dog might be the best boy or best girl, but your dog can't do that. My dog can.
All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
I wish I'd heard the first part of that conversation. You really want me to go down there? Okay. Oh dear. Wrong buttons.
Of course it did.
Okay, I've got an astrologer.
Perfect plans.
Going for the airborne, but I'm just being lazy.
That's enough.
Right, I assume we're going through here. And yet it took you one day to clear the barricade in Lostwood.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
I'm just trying to see if I can see something sparkling above Clive's head right there. No, it might have just been a reflection or a trick of the light, perhaps. I'm basically just wondering if that is traversable area, if there were items there. It doesn't look like it.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
You think? Count at least 7 soldiers and a Drake.
Captain, intruders! Summon the cannoneer at once!
Oops. Right.
Stay down!
Up we go. Down we go. So again, I still can't determine exactly when those range projectiles come in. Get back. You say be seeing ya? Get that combo going. Cannoneer. Those carts.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Give a talk, eh?
Then let's shut him up.
Sounds good to me. Just remembering my buttons.
Not this time.
Nice. Going for the other one. That was a mistake. So if I'm gonna get in his face like this, I may as well fire these to get the chip damage. I feel like a cheesy precision dodges there.
You feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Oops, not that. That was done. almost down. Oops, missed that counter. There we go. Let's do that, then that. I'd really like my wisps back up, but I'm not going to get this off. It's fine. I will do some stagger damage on this. No, we're not doing terribly much. Never mind.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Bollocks. He's got a Kashik.
Translator, please.
Poor wretch.
Say good pity.
No idea what that means.
There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Also, he's got his health bar fully back. That's not good. Oh, shit. Wow, okay. I dodged that. Saw it coming, waited for it, dodged.
Not this time.
No, not that. Wrong button. Meant to do this. Oh, nice. Not sure what happened there, but he hit me and that just interrupted his attack, or what? Oh, not good. Right, let's pull you down. Go for the gouge. Oh, timed that poorly. Timed that very poorly. And now I'm actually in trouble. Should probably concentrate on dodging that rather than trying to get charged shots off, just saying. Damn, he's literally putting the black powder around him when I do the shift. Too early. Oh, wasn't expecting that to hit, and I'm probably dead. Yeah, that close range attack, I'm not really seeing it. Alright, let's go for the whirl. We'll do that first, and then I'll limit break. Should be able to get the stagger. As long as he doesn't do that. Nope, never mind. Okay, I should be able to take him down now. As long as I can actually get some damage going. That'll do. What was the word that was used? Akashic? No idea what that word means. The favor of the Inferno increases ignition damage. What is ignition? That must be an Ifrit thing.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Drowned in ether.
Come on.
drunk on us or fell into a vase of it.
Duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Ah, okay, I see. So it's literally everywhere, and if you hang around here long enough, it corrupts you, takes you over, and kills you. Akashic. There's nothing about that here. Oh, excellent. The irreversible damage, damage, whatever, I can't read, brought about by living beings' overexposure to ether. Yeah. They are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may have once had. He seemed pretty with it though, like he was still talking to us. At the start there anyway. Flora can also turn, resulting in their twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominance and bearers, are less likely to turn Akashic. Alright. So this only affects so-called normal people. Normal people. Clive, I need you to hold R2. Well done.
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
If they're bearers, they could.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
It's not going to hurt us because we're dominants, but what about Torgal? What about the best boy? The glass mines. Presumably they're just mining crystals here.
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. What we can do now is put them out there.
Oh, come on.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
What? You said you could call Elizabeth. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
I think I missed a lot of that, but I did hear Sid say something about, oh, she's letting you call her Isabel, and something about the guards being at the gates to keep the Akashic in. That's not what I saw when I came through here, but I suppose that'll make sense. It's a tale as old as the Great Wall. Which way are we going? Initial thought was let's go this way, but no, that is actually a good path. Alright. Well, let's bust through here. Why do we need a cutscene for jumping a bridge? Okay, the dog made it. Good. Oh, no.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Farewell, Sid. We hardly knew you. Down you go.
Why, yo? Whoa.
Just prime and float already.
Some help.
Hold on!
We're both going to fall now, aren't we?
as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Question is, can I get to that item that I saw? Somewhere over there. Orange and blue, every favorite marketer's combination. Warcry. Some opponents will use the ability Warcry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for that icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage.
They'll fall like all the rest.
Get up here. Oh, where are you? Okay, this guy. Alright, let's get to work. See the rainbow. Alright, that seemed easy enough. Alright, we came through here, which means I need to hug the right-hand wall. Hopefully this is not Crypt Path. It is, bloody hell. And see if I can find that item. No way over there, so hopefully it's through here and on our right. That looks promising. And it's not where we need to go, so I can't talk anymore. I'm getting sick. Yeah, not going that way yet. Going this way. And there's the item. Useful, but not actually useful in this particular situation because I'm already, fuck. Of course. At full health. No, don't do that. Do this. There we go. The warworms can turn Akashic as well. Alright, we have a big boy. Let's clean up Litley's first if I can. I'll get you up. This way. Okay, don't want you. Let's see if we can grab you and do some damage.
It's over.
Did he just hit his own dude? Oh shit. Alright, is that the only one? I think everyone else is down. Alright, let's do this. couple hits. Lost my wisps. Okay, we have reinforcements, or what looks like reinforcements. Take that. I'll limit break, so I've got none of my abilities up. That will do. Alright, looks like Jill's taking that dude out.
Not this time.
Nice. Oops. That was dumb. Shouldn't matter, hopefully. Missed that. Should have immediately gone into Garuda and done the grab. Can't see shit. Alright. Yeah, that's one more. Yeah, I don't think he's surviving this. Damn, he got hit off. Got the hit off at the last moment. It's an entirely different color. Is it actually better than the flame tongue that I'm using? It is. So it doesn't say anything about like that this does flame, this does electricity or anything like that. It just says it's also painfully brutal, but all I see are bigger numbers, and bigger numbers means better.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
We're going to magic this thing open, aren't we?
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Cues.
Once more.
No, it is buckling.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
We are dominants surrounded by ether.
Gonna keep us out.
Just blast the thing down.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
You can feel it.
Unless someone's moved it.
Cues. Very cues.
There's no one about.
Come on, stop teasing me.
I knew it would be big. But this...
You can see the mountain from outside, Jill.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Unless, like, the mountain's sort of like a shell or an exterior for it.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
He came in here previously.
My little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Are you just being cute or are you hiding something? I can't pat the doggo. Yeah. We are at the base of the mountain, I think. Damn, look at those effects. Gorgeous. He should know, shouldn't he? I mean, okay, he wasn't with us at Phoenix Gates, but he should know what these things are. If he's been here before, he should know what these are.
Those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Sid should know what these are if he's been here previously, surely. Thought there might have been a chest cunningly hidden on the left there. Another combat arena. Who just cast Cure and how do I kill you? Hopefully it's that Spectre there. Come on, Dev, bring us someone. Just trying something. Have I seriously not unlocked? No, I haven't. I was trying to use last. Let me just see what... Oh! Okay, good to know. Actually, good to know. Oh, shit. Alright. Let's get to work. Trying to lunge out of that, but it turns out I have to dodge out of that and then do the lunge. Okay, got some problems. Decent amount of stagger damage. Yeah, I've forgotten what this thing can do. Almost down. Oops. Definitely down. I don't think he's surviving this. Oh, you might. You will. Just got out the stagger. So immediate thought is if Phoenix Gate is the, I'll call it the birthplace of an icon or whatever, then the Mother Crystal may be similar. Maybe this is Bahamut's birthplace. Just assuming that because they're guarded by the same things.
Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they call the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Once again, I'm getting a 12 vibe with this, Guravagan, or whatever that dungeon was called.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Nobody likes a clever dick, Sid.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Oh, didn't see that one at all.
Not this time.
Should use that. Pushing the wrong buttons. Camera's being a little bit fucky here, or positioning is being a bit weird, but it's fine. Alright, let's do that. No, Jesus. Wrong buttons! I'll stop playing for 10 seconds and I'll lose all the ability to play this game. Everything that I've learnt. Alright, let's go for a launch and gouge. Cancel, get down. Let's go to town. Got nothing available, so I'm just going to go for that. I feel like I'm not doing terribly good when the staggers come up. It's not doing that much damage, it feels like. There you go.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Really?
distance, boy.
I was probably getting a little too aggressive there, wasn't I? Oh, shit. No, not that button. Jesus, not that button. Especially not when he's flinging fireballs at me. This button. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing now. It's attacking his butthole. Okay, my other things aren't up, so I've got to do a shift towards him, then switch back. Actually, Cyclone's back up. Oh, curse you. It's almost down, but I've pretty much got nothing available. Got my wisps and that's it.
I'll be fine now.
Go for limb break. All I'm doing is mashing melee. Not even going for any, well, I'll go for a Cyclone here, but I'm not going for any magic hits. Okay, that seems to work pretty well. Dragon Dance. That's a nod. This is where having Heatwave Council would be lovely.
Not this time.
Right, can I punish that? Not with that, I can't. I'll get down there. Yeah, I'll do it.
Not this time.
Seems like I'm getting the iconic vulnerabilities, even though it's not during a half stagger here. It's like it does a wind up, I dodge it, and then I can punish it. Which is good. Alright, cauterize. Ah! Okay, we're okay.
My wounds, boy.
No, not that. Jesus. So bad at this. Almost down. Oh, come on. I dodged that. It's coming in so slowly, I felt like I'm morally obligated to dodge that. Again, dodge that.
There's a good boy.
Dodge that in the air. Alright, so if I can actually hit this thing. Jesus. That was bad. That was really bad. Holy shit. Just get it halfway down. So close. Come on. Is he going to do another cauterize? He is. That's going to hurt. No, it's not. Wow, I can just straight up dodge through that. Okay. Get down here. No, not like that. Jesus. Okay. Grab. They'll just do a fire wheel near his face. That should do it, hopefully. No, that won't do it. What the hell? Jesus. I did everything in my power to throw that one away.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one.
You probably should have thought this through before we got here.
2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here.
Why did you clutch your
Trying
shoulder?
to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Cute. Alright. I have red health, I have no limit break, I have a lot of potions. Oh boy.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
I'm not waiting for anything, I'm just looking around very carefully for any hidden chests and or hidden potions. So I do hope Torgal is holding up fine here. Guessing that's the heart of the Mother Crystal, so to speak. Lots of potions means there's another fight ahead.
It's beautiful.
This theme.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Talia's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Summoning Ramu. Why is she going to have a fit? Because you summoned Ramu, or what? Immediate thought is Bahamas. The fuck?
I need a freight. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
What is that? Toggle, no.
Hold on.
We're in one of these weird dreamscapes again. We're still presumably in front of the crystal, or where the crystal used to be.
Am I?
It's like Necron or something. So look at the environment behind it. It's like shattered.
I've been here before.
Typhon.
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Alright, gonna fight a bunch of mooks, and then we'll get it free.
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving. One way or another. It's
We're not getting out of here without it free, just saying. Let's get some health back. Given that spawning these things, we saw them at Phoenix Gate, I'm guessing this thing is related to what happened at Phoenix Gate.
by the flames.
Oh, so much projectiles. I think that's how you say that. Let's do that. Let's completely tank that projectile hit.
What else can he do?
Oh shit, that's a lot of dudes cyclone like that. 9 of them. What is it, combat log anyway? Is it me, or did I get a reset of the abilities when I use my limit break? So I used both cyclones in pretty quick succession just then. get up here. Whatever. They're basically the same direction. I think we need to dodge that, Clive. So is he going to fight like Ramu now?
That power isn't yours.
This music again.
But this is mine.
I'm back, mofos.
I have fire.
Right, let's do a charge. Yeah, I was about to ask if it was going to give me the controls again, but I remember them. So we have... Wait, where's the lunge? Oh, that's new. R2 after executing a fireball burst to perform a devastating melee finish known as backdraft. That's new. Yeah, wildfire. No, hang on, this is new. This is new stuff. What have we got? Melee, range, evade and jump. R2 after executing a magic burst. L2 to sprints. Wow, okay. The last time we used L2, it was basically just a charge directly towards him. I need to take a look at that. Three attacks in air. Yeah, we can charge that. Maybe some of these have only unlocked because, like Stomp, for example, maybe that's only working because I've unlocked the ability for Clive. I wonder if you have Taunt. Huh. Game didn't tell me that. Hold R1, hold R2, I'm sure will be here somewhere. Alright, let's just fiddle around with it. Oh, I dodged that. Damn, he's much more agile in this form now. Before we were lumbering around versus Dark Breed or a Shadow or whatever it was. I'm much stronger here. Much more agile. So those burst finish are basically melee, range, range. Oh. Dodging like wildfire. Yep, let's do that. One melee and then two magics. I think I'll just go for a couple of melees now. Whoops. Alright, let's just melee him down. Let's go for a lunge. Just casual 352,000 damage on Stagger. Love it. Oops. That can't be it.
It's done.
Oh shit. Mild concern.
What could that be?
How many arms? Just the 4? Just 4. I can't imagine this thing is still called Typhon.
As you wish.
Typhon the Transgressor. Oh shit. Lovely. This music though, what the hell is this? I don't hate it, but it's weird. It's definitely not what you'd hear from Final Fantasy, apart from maybe 13 perhaps. Demon. Oh shit! Okay, we've actually got to make an effort to avoid this. Okay, so it looks like we've got 5 uses of Fire Lice. Oh, I can't pronounce that word, so I'm not going to try. That is in effect. Taking the wall again. See, I don't need to make him way towards him, I just need to dodge. In fact, making him way towards him is bad. So just more action time. Oh shit. Oh, get over here. Wrong button. We're okay. we gonna help fire this dude? I certainly hope so. Take my giant ball of... Nope, maybe not. Where'd it go? Where's my giant ball of fire? Still holding something. Ah, there it is. Oh, we're gonna have to bash this thing towards him, aren't we? I wonder if that number changes at all. 489,447. So purely just because we were fighting in such an alien space, it didn't feel like Ifrit and Typhon were actually that large. I mean, when we were fighting earlier against the Shadow Ifrit or whatever it was, it felt like it was much, Clive was much smaller compared to the Icons who are, you know, massive. And the Icons are massive. But because we were fighting in an alien space with no other, I'll call it points of reference around the place, it didn't feel like the actual characters fighting were that large. Not sure which one that is. And now I'm going to teleport back to the crystal chamber like nothing ever happened, right? Yeah, he's being controlled. Where's Jill? Where's Sid?
Clive.
Okay, there we go.
Well, enjoy your nap.
What's wrong with your face?
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Should we have brought a medic? The fuck? Do they see him as well?
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him...
Take that as a yes.
Think again.
That's a really freaky trick.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
can cast fire magic, we can use ice magic. But we can't cure people. Also, can you give me Ramu before you die, please?
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice. The rest is in your hands.
Don't complain, you're becoming more powerful.
The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Do we get to test him out immediately?
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Right. Answers, please. Oh, fuck, he's unconscious. Ah, come on.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner.
Yeah, the doggo knows who he is.
Do you remember me, boy?
Yep.
I saw you protect them. That was very brave.
Why is he calling himself Margrace, and why is he being a secretive
I
prick?
know you're there, Ultima.
Oh, I was joking about Ultima earlier.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
It was Ultima.
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions.
Yep, it's no longer calling him Margrace.
I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
Damn, Joshua.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix.
Oh
We
shit.
come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
There we go. Open your eyes, Clive. Wake up, Clive. You're missing out on the good shit.
Joshua.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Is he committing suicide right now? I think so. But then the question is, will he be back afterwards?
Just try and get to my brother now.
Send.
Yeah, you should probably start running, fellas. Shatters just like that and disappears into the ether. Meanwhile, in the Deadlands. Oh shit. They found it. Time, so I'm gonna get to level 4 now.
Fail, Lord Kupka again! Mine shit are all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do!
Farewell, Gav. Oh, wait. Did you just kill your attacker? I think you did.
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
It's the crystal with the 2 swords in it.
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
Is that Tyson?
Won't be necessary.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
If he stayed, he'll be dead. But he went, and he's dead. Dalmatian prep. Yep. Cosnis.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
Why are we here?
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later. Holy shit. That was a big jump.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What?
What have we learned? The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
The old Sid. We're taking it as like an honorific or a title or something?
Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Or we're actually concealing our identity?
You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Okay, that may have answered it there. Torgal is 18 at least. I hope the dogs live a very long life in this world, that's all I can say. Does Clive have his brand?
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
His brand is covered.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
We've sprung the trap and now suddenly you're very scared.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw.
Sid. Yes, follow the good lady's direction. Yes, go. Damn, this mission's still not over yet. Well, I assume we're going to get a new quest thing pop up in a moment.
The bearers?
Safe.
Damn, okay, we do get to test out Ramuh. The Power of Thunder. Climbers clave the portion of the icon Ramuh's essence. Tuning with Ramuh not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies, knocking them back. Love our main menu. Iconic feat Blind Just... Oh, is that our, dash? A barrage of ball lightning and up to 9 targets determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to a target and can be ignited by striking it. Alright. Like that. Holy shit. Alright, what do we have here? Thunderstorm? We also have Pile Drive, whatever that is. Definitely have to play around with this a bit. Don't lick him, boy. Kill him.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there? Titan sends his regards. You're finished.
Alright, what is Pile Drive? Just looks like a little AoE kinda.
Nice try.
So Phoenix, Garuda, Ramuh. That's the current configuration.
Enough of this!
Let him play with the kitten. They brought a pet.
That's not a kitten. That's a squirrel. At least I think it is.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
My finger's on the dodge button. No, it's a War Panther. Oops. Wrong buttons.
Nice try.
Not terribly much on the stagger damage there. Let's see, if you hold it down here, you can go up to 6. And that thing seems to be pretty good at building up stagger.
Slow.
Whoops. Okay, let's do that. Charge in, do a cyclone, then do whatever we can. Much better. Sorry, dodge that. Hold still. It's not just a case of letting go, I need to actually tap the button again. Terrible ending there, but we got there in the end. I need to spend some of my ability points. Also, I've got a lot of gil. Holy crap. Lightning Shard. Is that going to let us transform Flame Tongue into a new sword? I'm guessing so. In lieu of taking out Ramu.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
You should be getting to safety, fellas.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
I don't know, Clive. 5 years.
If you say so.
We should go.
So I can't help feel that it's a little bit, not hypocritical maybe, but something that your brand is not on your face. And you saying that. Alright, where are we? Out on the left here somewhere. Did we actually... Did we rebuild the hideaway? We must have done. So I think it was over here to begin with, and Tyson pretty much screwed it up 5 years ago. Alright, let's go to the new hideaway. Amongst the unfading remnants of ambitions long forgotten, do Clive and his companions forge a path to a better tomorrow. And yeah, look at this. Drake's head is gone? I don't think the blight has advanced in the 5 years, but look at this, I still can't see blight around here near where Rosaria is. I don't know if that is encroaching. Or if this is encroaching, not sure. I really should have been paying more attention. Alright, let's go to the hideaway. The place is flooded.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path, I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Keep on being the best boy, best boy. Holy crap. So Central Storm is flooded. And I assume that everywhere that we could access in the first part of the game is now gone. Karen's toll is still around. Like all of this, I assume we're never getting back to these places. I mean, if it's only this part that's flooded, that's fine, but that would be incredibly brave if we can never get back to these areas. But they created a playable space there, and they just took it all away right now.
Joe was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Right, well, Karen's wares and Otto survived, and the blacksmith survived.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Almost done.
Can't remember if Bardolph was the carpenter's name or not. I'll say it looks much prettier in here than in the old hideout. Built in the ruins of one of these fallen airships. It's like a freaking graveyard.
Again! I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Otto will want to know what happened in Costness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Costness. I think I'll just follow the crypt path for now.
Clive. Is everything alright?
Okay, so she knows who I am, but everyone else up to this point has addressed me as Sid. She addressed me as Clive. So some people here definitely know.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others know.
Tarek Cursebreaker. Okay. The Cursebreakers work from here, perhaps.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
Dalmatians.
Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
I wonder if she is the replacement for Tomes Vivian. Do I recognise that name? Yeah, so about Kufka. Kufka? Don't know how you pronounce that. We didn't know him prior to 5 years ago, did we? Maybe we'd heard of him as a politician within the Dalmatian Republic, but we had no personal contact with him. Maybe Sid did? I mean, there was that whole thing about possibly Benedictus' head turning up in a box, but apart from that, we didn't know him, and in the 5 years between, somehow we have become acquainted. Also, I've really got no idea what Joshua did.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Oh, you survived.
Finished? I ain't started. Been busy enough with my own work.
You're putting my leg on you.
Coates survived. The Burgle. His name's Nectar. Yeah, that's clearly bounties or hunts or something. Joshua, well, firstly, that thing that's been chasing us around is Ultima, and I assume that is something that is basically greater than all of the various elements like fire, lightning, earth, holy, all the rest of it. Ultima is basically outside those. Something Accord, yeah, no. I read about that in the Codex earlier. I assume Ultima is beyond those, and Ultima clearly has plans of its own, of their own, whatever. Joshua absorbed them as the Phoenix, and what happened after that? Did Joshua die again? I mean, the assumption is that Joshua died however many years ago when Ifrit killed him. But then Phoenix or Joshua rose again. I assume it's the same one. I mean, the way Torgal reacted, it has to be the same dude. Has to be. So either Joshua's with us or wandering around somewhere with Ultima buried within him, or he's died and we'll see him again at some point because there's no way we're not going to see him again.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
Jill helped.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
I assume Sam Breck is gone.
Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Exposition dump.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures.
Waloed?
But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash.
And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether.
Dalmatians.
It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's Head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
I feel that would have been useful to see about 20 hours ago.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
He survived as well.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Well, that's something I can look at again.
How may I help you today?
Stay at the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea, revisit any of Ninetar's past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individual in Clive's orbit. This would have been so useful a long time ago.
I have
Holy
the
crap.
details here.
It's a puppy. Puppy. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Actually, that's at the new hideaway. Majestic. Alright, so I guess the next question is, who is his attendant? Very much alive, travelling the realm even now, his true identity hidden by a heavy cowl and an assumed name, that of Lord Margrace. Does he know, though? Oh, look at this. We can change the thing down the bottom to present day. The Drake decapitated. I see. So, at the very start, Joshua is here. And then believed dead. Mysterious stranger. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take a look at some of this in my spare time, because there is a lot of stuff here. This is really cool. I'm going to have to take a lot of time and figure out exactly what it's saying, but this is really cool. Where is Annabella? There you are. Damn, the way... Okay, it's the Grand Duchy of Rosaria is shown up here, and it's shaded in red to show, yeah, these are all the people who are associated to the duchy, and then it just casually slides that over to put the line there between deceased and former duchess. And then presumably, yep, Sambrek shows up here. Dion and Sylvester. There they are. The mysterious being Ultima. So what has changed here between here and the last 5 years? The hideout has changed and expanded. No one died. No one died except Sid. All of these arseholes still survived. Wow. And that's expanded as well. We've got Victor under Alliance. Costness. Yeah. Okay. Otherworldly being that Clive encountered in the inner sanctum of Drake's Head. He addressed Clive as Mythos before attempting to merge their consciousness. Clive was able to summon the will to resist the creature before Joshua returned from the dead to imprison it, not visit it, what the hell, in a cage of flame that he sealed away in his own heart. That seems like a terrible idea, Joshua, just saying.
Here you are.
Damn, this is really cool. So this is where the game started. They marched on the crystal. We marched north to Phoenix Gate after we took a detour through the marsh, slayed the Morble. Then Sambrek attacked. This is good stuff. This was Bahamut versus Odin, wasn't it? No. This was the prologue. Yeah, this was them attacking Dhalmekia. The Iron Kingdom, though. Who is the Iron Kingdom? An archipelago... Okay, this I don't get. I thought that Sambrek were attacking, like, over here somewhere. Unless this counts as the Iron Kingdom as well, perhaps. Because they seem a long way out of position. And that was us sneaking into the side. Then this was us doing our... No, this was Benedicta. We then did our counter-attack. That was Odin and Bahamut. We then... What was happening here? We returned to the hideaway. That was after we defeated Garuda. Went to Kingsfall to rescue Gav. I don't remember that mission terribly much. We went back to Phoenix Gate to learn the truth. What is this? Annabella is actually hanging out at Rosalith. Wow, okay. Damn, it's not like we can just, it's not like we can just walk in there and reclaim the castle as King and Queen or whatever. Okay, that was us taking out the crystal. And during that time, Hugo attacked. Now, what happened after this? Holy Emperor Sylvester seized the Crystalline Dominion's neutrality treaty cast to the pyre, so yep, he invaded the south, quickly overwhelmed the defenses, and secured the city as the new capital of the Holy Empire, Twinside. After Drake's Head was destroyed in 1873, the Holy Empire of Sambrek declared Twinside its new capital. It's no longer Oriflamme. And then over here, we moved the hideaway. In Benumir. And this is what just happened here. Sambrek was successful. So Mechian army amassed near the Dominions borders, so I assume that's around here somewhere. Their dominance, Hugo Kupka, is rather more interested in tormenting his own nation's bearers, or to ensnare Sid the Outlaw, the one he believes murdered his love. I wouldn't call it murdering, I'd just call it self-defense perhaps. And also, it's totally the wrong Sid. The dude he wants is very much alive. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is good stuff.
Thus ends today's lesson.
I'll take a look at that off stream, I think. And see what I can glean out of that.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed.
You want us to go all the way to the opposite side.
How'd you manage that? I had some help, but it was mostly luck. The others.
The Lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry.
You can only carry one book, really?
Eat up. What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine. Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
Who are you?
What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you.
We were imprisoned together on the first day, or the second day, or whatever day it was.
Good day to you, Sid.
The day after we turned into a
Shirley
freeze.
says I can't go and play until I finish my sums.
Well then hurry up and
Sid, we were just about to start our next lesson.
I won't go to the backyard just yet.
Nearly half the crates were lost.
This bank will have to be replaced.
Yeah, think of how many planks I would have taken to build this place.
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I? Can't I?
Can I get a close up on him? Right. I think that's as close as we're going to get. What is an amateur twitcher?
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you.
I want to say in this world maybe a twitcher is a thief or something, but that word.
Things here ain't too bad.
I'm sorry, I'm just pausing there because that last sentence or those last words are awful. A princess that knows his hammer from his cock. Bloody hell, dude. Not with bloody crystals. Yeah, I'm assuming we still can't use magic here.
You've forgotten already.
Yeah, I was asleep during it.
Still.
I imagine putting the old one together was much, much easier than doing this one, though.
So, will it be?
Yeah, look at that. We can change Flame Tongue into 11 bowls. And I still don't have much of an option for the accessories and the defense items. Accessories and defense items. Defense items, the belt and the arm guard. I can't reinforce that to anything new. Huh. Maybe Karen's got something new. I think I'll forge that though. There's no good reason not to forge that.
Should last you a good while. Anything else?
I think Sid will be very happy with that.
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But
Awesome.
no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
Cool. Can we talk about your cock? I mean, sorry, your hammer? Can we talk about your hammer? Off limits. That means you. We can't break into the back of the store. An attempt was made. Clive's chambers are up there.
It's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Does that one have blood on it?
Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Don't worry, goats. I've definitely been there.
Is it business or pleasure? We won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still...
Since we left the old place, that's putting it very
I
politely.
remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah, they followed Clive and Jill and Torgal back to the hideouts. Gave the location to Kufka. Ah, that's how we know. Okay, never mind. Didn't think of that.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Can't promise anything.
Go on then.
So I do question whether we are hunting down Kufka of our own accord. Yeah, look at this. I can't purchase anything new as far as defense items are concerned. Nothing's better than what we've got. Oh, these are new. So these don't look like... Oh, I hesitate to use these words. Oh. 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 Jesus, do I invest in these right now? It means I'm going to lose my small percentage buffs towards my abilities. That seems worth it, honestly. 35% is significant. 15% less so. 20% definitely. Yeah, these... I almost said these are cheat items, but they're not. They're not like auto items. I think I want these three, and I think I want to equip them immediately. Means I can't purchase those, but whatever. Instantly restores all HP. Yeah, I won't purchase those because I'll probably accidentally use those, and yeah, I'll be very upset. Yeah, I'm purchasing those.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again.
I don't
Oh,
know,
don't.
perhaps.
How do we equip those? Do we have 3 additional slots? Of course we don't. What's that little red thing? Don't know. Definitely want to equip those though. Don't know if I made a good choice there or not. before I look over there, I really want to just unlock all of these. And then maybe I'll start using taunts and the other things. We can't actually... Well, taunt starts out mastered, so that is everything spent on the main ring. Yeah, ignition was the accessory that I picked up a short while ago. Attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing the enemy back can be used in midair. Ah, okay, so that is the, I'll call it the charge move that we saw as Ifrit. I think I'll continue to pass on that if that's okay. What is this? Allows assignment to any icon. What is this battle technique? Not sure. I'm going to take it though. I'm going to upgrade it. I won't master it yet though. Because that is something that I definitely use. And what does the upgrade do here? Second and third. Yeah, it talked about doing it 9 times, or I think I read 9, but I can only see 6. Let me just look at that video on the right there. Yeah, it looks like 6 is the maximum. Mastery increases the number of lock-ons. And I've got just enough to afford it. That's just an AoE, similar to the Cyclone. I think I'll pump my last 500 points into here, because why not? Okay, there we go. The video is now showing 9. So it starts at 6 and then goes to 9.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Same dude.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
What's that say? I can't read who that author is.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
North.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
So we told him, and presumably the others.
Back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Gav survived as well. Yeah, of course he did. We saw the diagram. Gav is probably missing an eye. He's riding now, although he lost his right eye, not his left eye. So presumably Tomes knows about Ultima, and the rest of the hideaway knows about Ultima as well, perhaps. About what went down that night.
How good it is to see you, Clive. Look around you. Still. Why? It has been difficult, certainly. Had you not let us hear?
Thousand years. Don't know if that's literal or figurative. Tess and Crow. I'm just struggling to remember who these two are. Oh, they were the two near the Moogle. Back in the old hideaway. But I don't remember their parents.
And thank goodness they did.
Alright, am I level 4?
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Ah.
You wish to study the tomes?
You feel a revelation might be close at hand. Hurry up, dude. Sid the Outlaw. His name is spread to the four corners of Valisthea and beyond. Okay. Everyone knows who we are. Everyone knows what we did. Took on the title of Sid. Across whose waters any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. So we could spot it, but what can we do about it realistically? Once a thriving trading post, the coming of the Blight has served to both discourage travellers as well as drive off long-time residents. All that now remain are refugees, the Black Marketeers, and barely enough soldiers to keep the peace. Alright, where is Ultima? Oh yeah, who is this dude? Similarly drawn to destruction of the hearts of Drake's Head, Ultima emerged from a tear in reality wearing the skin of Typhon, a withered and wizened colossus, and drew Clive into a space between worlds wherein the ethereal entity might test his worth as a vessel. So Ultima was trying to possess Clive, and then Josh said, no, fuck you, I'm going to protect him. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. And Ramu just completely blew one up.
always welcome, Clive.
Alright, enough screwing around. Let's actually progress the plot a bit. I need to go to my quarters, which is directly ahead.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
The brand is gone, but the scarring is... I mean, it's in the shape of a brand.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Is that really that much better?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just...
Like, if there was more scarring around it to make it look a little bit less like a brand outline, would that not disguise it a bit better?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
I mean, the first thing I immediately had to check is, are there two pillows there? There's only one. What the hell? Ah, yep. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid. This crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. And it looks like that's the only thing that we can look at here. I'm pushing the D-pad down the bottom there, but nothing's happening. What's that? It's like a trophy wall or something. Reports, letters, blah, yeah, okay, whatever. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the fronts. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Gav. I can't remember his voice.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Time for revenge.
How far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Do we need Ultima to trigger it?
Knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
There's always a but.
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
They know. Okay.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
They know.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
But it's within him now. He absorbed it.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Okay, he's definitely still alive. Who is his attendant? Northern Territories. He's in the Deadlands.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
If I knew what you were doing, maybe I'll be able to answer that.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
We're not naked. It's
Speak
fine.
freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Okay, so that part of the world still exists. Maybe it's just the sensor part that's flooded.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
I'll think about it. Gen P, how you doing, dude? That's our, that's our arcade mode and our replay. I want to go back past this board to see if the Moogle is going to tell us anything. Not yet.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire. We could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
I'm just glad that part of the world still exists. Okay, we have some side quests. Gen P, not allowed to change your stream resolution. It forces 720. I don't know if that's a Twitch thing. I was having a lot of problems with Twitch earlier today when I started the stream. Damn. I assume that means I'm not important to get the transcode options. Important enough to get the transcode options. Probably another reason why I should turn on affiliate just so I can get access to that, maybe. Honestly, you didn't miss much on the Hitman stream. I did very, very poorly today.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more.
Fetch quest time.
The old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Okay, what is that? We have 0 gil and 10 something. Reputation, perhaps?
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot.
We've been there.
Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright, I don't think we have anything else here, so... I'm just relieved that the other parts of the world seem to have survived. Yeah, we can go back there now. I wonder if anything significant has changed. Surely not. Apart from the weather. Okay, Best Boy's here and Jill is here. Alright, let's practice with Ramu for a bit.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
These things are kind of chunky. The hell just hit me? I have no idea what just hit me. Yeah, I'm curious about that affiliate thing, GMP. Or not the affiliate thing, but the lack of transcode.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Because I genuinely thought that if you weren't an affiliate, you didn't get access to the transcode options full stop, but clearly I've had it for a while. And maybe it's just because there's a lot of people streaming at the moment. So I think it's based on priority, how many people are streaming, whether you get it or not. I Am But Thunder, isn't there a song about that? You had it as long as I can remember. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is all very much news to me. But it could be worse. I should really be streaming this in 1080-30 rather than 720-60. I just couldn't be bothered changing the options. How do we get up there? So. I guess I can just use that to trigger the collateral counter. Damn it. Reckon I should turn it on? Yeah, I'll take another look, GMP. I'm just nervous about it because I don't stream enough to justify it, I reckon. Like, I don't want to make people feel like they have to subscribe or something like that. I just don't. Like emotes. I need to actually create some emotes of my own because I don't want to hire someone for it. I just have to spend a lot of time on Twitch, and honestly, I don't know if I'm ready for that just yet.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Yeah, what happens to the Blood Axe mercenaries?
Fucking Imperials. If they hurt Martha, they'll have the whole rest to answer to.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
I'm sorry.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
She was captured.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know
Wow,
how
that
big
sounds
this
like
is,
fun.
but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
What is that icon? It's got to be reputation or something, surely.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
How do?
You have absolutely nothing for me. When am I going to get better stuff for my defense? Because I picked this stuff up upon passing through Eastpool, I think it was, and I haven't seen anything better since.
Oi, look sharp! Hey? Oh, what?
I haven't patted you in 5 years, boy.
You were right, boy.
Okay, so if I fire that, can I detonate with magic? I think so. Not 100% certain. Yep, okay, confirmed. Alright, let me just use my limit on the next vassal just to get some health back. Oh, we'll get over there. Has the layout changed? Okay, I reckon the sea level has risen a bit. I don't remember there being all these lakes before.
Look, up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
How did you escape?
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
Shields, Rosaria.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Sounds like something our mother would do. Damn, this range attack is actually doing a hell of a lot of damage. Yeah, it's all good, GMP. I'll definitely look into that. Because everything I've read about the transcoder is that it's basically not available to standard users like me. Like, I was surprised when people said, oh, we've actually got the option to choose, because I didn't think it actually existed. At least not for non-affiliates, but... yeah, if you say it's there, I trust you completely. The only other thing is that if you're an affiliate, I believe the transcoder is available if there's room, if that makes any sense. Like if you're a partner, you have priority access to it, and then if there's enough slots available, then like if there's not that many people streaming, then you can get transcode options as an affiliate. And I'm guessing that if there are enough slots available after that, then as a lowly pleb like myself, I could also maybe get access to the transcode options. At least that's my understanding. I could be entirely wrong. But yeah, I forgot that was one of the benefits of affiliate. Is this all I need to do with Ramu? Just keep spamming Line Justice. Okay, maybe not. Give me some healing. Oh, I missed that one. Don't have a lot of experience with Twitch, but I also think that probably Twitch treats affiliate streamers better. When you stream, can get on recommended or higher search and stuff, yeah. Specifically with the transcoder, I think it's just priority access for partners and then affiliates, and then if there's any room left, they'll give it to the set of plebs.
Too late?
There might still be someone inside.
At least I think I assume that's how it's always worked. They're not petrified, or they don't look petrified. Alright, motherfuckers. Prepare to die. Never mind, we're a little bit too late.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers.
This is not how
They
it...
drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
This is going to end very poorly, fellas.
With the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
That sounds like an Annabella thing.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
Or maybe just the Rosaria thing.
This won't take long.
It absolutely won't. Hey, fellas. Get down there. It's a casual 140 hit combo on Will of the Wisps.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Check the house behind you. What is that stuff down the bottom? Whatever it is, I have 10 of it. The Breath of Wind Gouge. Ooh. Yeah, but the thing is, I've got all of my buffs equipped now for ability, experience, and gil, so I don't really want to remove those.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Maybe in the house behind you. Like I was saying. What is this stuff? I don't see it down the bottom here. Maybe it's something for the hideaway? I mean, I dare say the game's going to tell us at some points, but I'm just very curious, and I want to be instantly gratified now.
Found her.
The abbot.
Do you want to go pay your mother a visit, Clive?
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
I don't think we can help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I think she knows all this, dude.
I shall.
But that is the correct response.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
Not anymore.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
Well, literally just about to ask if that was their ashes.
Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
We'll do it.
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
And we're going to get paid for it, which feels very, very wrong. Morsel remains. Jesus. Alright, I don't think I've actually been down that path yet. Morsel remains though. Fuck me. When one finally succumbs to the crystal's curse, the last remaining ether held within one's body is finally released, causing the lithified? I think that's how you pronounce that. Flesh to crumble and create the dust synonymous with a bearer's passing. Lithified. Where on earth am I going? Is that an Airman or whatever it is? It is. Wait, what? Bouncy, 6750. 10 thingies. New mechanics. Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, that stuff is called renown, but also rare materials that may be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing items. That would be very helpful because honestly, my items really do need an upgrade.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal?
You think?
Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Wish I had heat wave, that's all I could say.
Let's try.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's not Doom as in death sentence, as per the old games, it's something else. And yeah, I'm going to need to change my strategy here a bit. So he's just teleporting away, let me just go in and do some damage. Okay, it's at half stagger. Let's go in, do a cyclone, do a wheel. Follow up with gouge. Second. Let's get down there. Let's use Ramu. Not a great stagger, but it's fine. I did blow Garuda Stings to get that done. Yeah, the old game's Doom basically was death sentence. You had to take down your opponent in a certain amount of time before you died. But it's clearly not Doom from the old games. It's something different. Nice. Okay, Garuda you down. Go in, do another wheel. Then I'll use the limit break. Get him, boy. Slightly better. Get out of there. Don't know what that was. Didn't hit though because I had my butterflies up. Alright, Garuda. Get that shit out of here. Very nice. So that thing down the bottom is renown. But what can I do with it? Alright, that is not terribly useful crafting material because I've got plenty of that already.
You didn't see that coming.
Oh, Clive. That's almost as bad as me. Let's go left.
That must be the bridge.
Are we not going to disperse it from the bridge?
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
It'd be really nice if the sun came out just now.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
All dead?
A pyre was made.
Oh.
It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
I thought there were more Imperials coming and that you and Cole were going to kill them. I can teleport back, but honestly, I'd much rather walk.
Thank you, Founder.
Oi, look sharp!
And they call themselves our country.
Did she make it back in one piece?
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
I wonder if we've got to do a bunch of side quests to recruit people. Alright, got at least one side quest nearby. And by side quest, I'm wondering if it's like a management sim sort of thing. I can't imagine Final Fantasy would go down that path.
Oi, you there! Don't just pass me by.
You handy with that sword of yours?
Very.
Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos!
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones. And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back. Looking to settle the score.
Are you drunk?
Go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
There weren't saddles on these chocobos, and there weren't men riding these chocobos, were there? I just find it very hard to believe that chocobos could overpower a armed legion or something. Where are we going? Cross here and hug the right-hand wall.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
It is. Kind of like ambrosia. No, you're not hostile. Never mind. I'll cancel out of that X. Let's have a look at the thing on the bottom right there. It says cancel. I've got to push X to get out of that. Whereas normally I push dodge. Makes me wonder if Gouge here actually has a cancel.
A white feather.
Therefore, it can only belong to that one white chocobo.
I thought ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
Okay.
Looks like they went that way.
Oh, is Whiteheart going to be missing an eye? Yeah, let's see if Garuda can be cancelled out of Gouge. Okay, I don't know what buttons I'm pushing. There we go. No, there's no cancel there. It's purely just a Bahamut. It's purely a Ramu thing.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
I think I fought one of these earlier and it ended poorly. Let's see if we've improved. Asshole! And by that I mean we're just much more powerful from the start. Wasn't a great stagger, but it's fine. Limit break is up, but it's just about to stagger again. Damn, son. Yeah, Gouge, I don't think it's terribly useful. It's maybe good for building stagger, but that's about it. No hits.
They're in trouble.
Show me your other eye.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Can we just hurt them anyway?
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, we've got a chunkier boy there. Come on. Yeah, pretty much nothing can touch us at the moment. This is over. That sound effect at the end. Love it. Alright, Whiteheart. What does your left eye look like?
You're safe now.
Yeah, but that left eye.
I presume.
Yep.
Do you know her, boy?
The eye, dude, the eye.
That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia.
18 years.
It is you. You survived.
The best girl, really.
You found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
You take good care of this
I thought
fucking
I'd come and
chocobo.
see how you were getting on. Oh, Well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully they did. And not only that.
So these chocobos can beat dudes up.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount.
Let alone mine.
Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Something like that.
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Do we get to ride the chocobo?
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
We can pet the dog and we can ride the chocobo. Oh, that eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart.
The other two have been kidding that as well.
I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Uh-oh.
That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Just don't look at that massive scar on my face.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Do we get to ride the chocobo as a result of just doing a random side quest?
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Maybe it's just a fast travel thing? More renown. I don't want to quit tonight without learning what that does. Ambrosia's Tack. Displayed in Clive's chambers, a bespoke saddle and blinders worn by Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Quay. But what can we do with it? After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 and X. No chocobo theme other than what we just heard, that little jingle. The real question is what happens when we get into combat. I have to know. I don't think I'm going to find anyone this way. There's no more side quests up there? No. Yeah, I have to admit, I thought that Chocobo was well and truly dead. I believe one of the codex entries or tomes entries said that it wasn't, but I pretty much assumed it was gone. Alright, combat? Combat. Alright, there's nothing we can do here, I think. No! What the? Okay, melee attack is doing that. Magic attack isn't doing anything. I can do it out of combat as well. Dodge is not doing anything. My shift, or what do you want to call it? Iconic feat is... Huh. What, are these just free? Are these just freebies as long as I'm on the Chocobo? Maybe not. Yeah, it looks like that melee attack is the only thing that works here. Very cool though, very, very cool. I love that. And that was just a random bullshit side quest that we did. Alright, let's go back to the hideaway. And see if we can figure out what to do with all this renown. Yeah, I imagine the next part of the plot is either going to be dealing with Hugo or dealing with our dear mother. And that's going to come to a head, and it's not going to be pretty. Also, it's pleasing to see that Joshua is still alive.
Where's Gav?
Where's Gav? First I need to turn around and deliver this stuff. I'll just leave you up there, Jill. No, wait, she's not in our party, and neither is Torgal. Never mind. I thought she was going to teleport down here. Alright, here is your black stuff.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
I had to murder a whole bunch of plants to get this, I think.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Named after someone, clearly.
Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
I mean, the 3 buffs that I've got going over here are too much. I don't believe I can, in good conscience, remove those anytime soon. And the last couple of battles, I mean, I'm not getting touched, so I don't see the value in changing my setup.
Should be back by now.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Can I get you
report?
Oh,
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
harsh.
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Can we not get an eye patch for you, dude?
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
It's a good excuse, though.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Clive, were we not discussing how we were going to move on Hugo a short while ago?
The mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Ironhome?
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of
Yep.
sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
This guy's gotten significantly dumber in the last 5
Gave
years.
him a start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Shall we do some side questing first? Drake's Tale. I don't have that one written down in my notes. Some side questing in the form of this thing. Otto's Counter. Alright, Nexa, what is this? Alliance reports that side quest Patrons Whisper, no idea, the Hunt's Board. All three are located near Otto in the Mess. Probably take a look at these boards and then call it quits. Because it's late.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Yes, I've got all of the Drake's or the crystals, mother crystals' names written down in my notes, including Dragon's Eye, which is somewhere in the north and has presumably been destroyed by the Blight. I don't have Drake's Tail written down anywhere, but it was mentioned that it is in the Crystalline Kingdom. Which, I'll be honest, is confusing me a little bit. So I think there's only 4 crystals inside here. That is Drake's Breath. That is one that was just mentioned between Rosaria, which we were battling over in the beginning of the game, and the Iron Kingdom. Drake's Fang was over here and has been destroyed. This, I assume, is Waloed. That is Drake's Spine. And this is Dalmex crystal, Dalmekian crystal, whatever you want to call it. Have a look at my notes. That is Drake's... Wait. Yeah, that's Drake's Fang. Drake's head was destroyed. Sorry, I said Drake's Fang earlier. That is Drake's head. That has been destroyed. Drake's Fang is here. Where is the last crystal? Where is Drake's tail? Because I'll be blunt, I don't see it here. Drake's eye was up here somewhere and is presumed destroyed. But Drake's tail was just mentioned here, and I'm a little bit confused by that.
So Martha's all right.
Maybe that'll be the last thing that I do for today, just figuring out where that is.
Clive. Oh, same old. So,
Yeah, we can always volunteer our time for side quests, I guess.
and Sid. But he's still with us too.
He took his name and gave us hope when we had none. Have we told everyone that we took his lightning powers?
Here you go.
Nothing out in the
Always
world at this
something
point,
in there.
so there is something nearby though. And by nearby, I mean on the other side of the freaking map.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
There we go. Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Oh, fuck. So my question is, am I spending points here, or am I just grabbing these because I've hit the appropriate level? I think it's the latter. So if I grab that, because I see 400 ability points, I'll happily accept that. Your merry band of outlaws, dashing deeds, blah blah, gathering, whatever. Heartstruck Dowager.
Here you are.
Yep, okay, nothing changed here. Excellent. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The Blood X's.
You earned this.
Meteorite, that is, what, 1,000 gil.
All done?
Right, well, I suppose that gives us a good reason to do the side quests. Nectar, what is this thing?
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
It gives us renown? Sure.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
And by try, I mean we'll kill these things and we won't get hit. Do I have to ask about this? I think we do. A rank of riskiness. From this thing could kill with a single swipe to a 7-nation army couldn't scratch this thing's skin. Very cute. Oh wow, no tick there? Oh god. So what it's saying is we might get markers for some of them, but other ones we'll have to hunt down on our own. Look in a general location perhaps. Damn, that was 4 cycles there. The hell was that sound effect? Slaughter an ungodly horror or two. Yep, that sounds like me. I'm good for that. What have you? Where have you been?
I don't think so.
Can we just throttle this Moogle already? Alright, who can we murder? Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted on a hardboard in hopes that fearless heroes will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slide up notorious marks. Got it. Yep, okay, that one we've murdered. That one's got a red X through it. Okay, so the mark rank is C. Probably goes all the way up to S. Kea Norvins. Doesn't say what it was. Sound of cackling laughter from the trees. Oh, we can't accept these. Okay. They're literally just written down here. Atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. I think I've killed that one already. No, it wasn't called Belfgor. It was called something else. But I definitely killed something there, and then we followed that path again to find the old man at the mayor's request. Clearview and the Broken Hills. And I suspect I can't go there at the moment because everything's got dirty great crosses through it. But let me just look here. Yeah, I assume it's the one that we fought there. It's not showing up on the map though. Clearview. Where was Clearview? Kea Norvins. It was this way. Clearview, Clearview, Clearview. Could be in there. Oh boy. Alright, that's something I need to look at next time for sure. That's probably where I'll start. Hunting down these marks. Let's just see what this side quest is, and then I'll call it quits. Although I do want to have a look through... Going the wrong way. I do want to have a look at my quarters though to see what this thing is that we picked up.
And you say Sid built this place?
I may or may not have had some help. And some slave labour.
Did you come through the forge today?
Think it's alright to touch him?
Don't go first.
You can touch him, fellas. He is the best boy. I would touch him to demonstrate, but the game has not given me an option. Fucking Torgal. He is the best. This game is a 10 out of 10 as long as Torgal is alive. There we go. Ambrosia's attack. Satellite blinders crafted specifically for child. I can't read. I can't read anymore. I need to call it quits. The noble steed served the people of Rosaria in his stead, even after being separated from her master. Torgal is the best boy and Ambrosia is the best girl. These are just facts. And there's nothing you can do to change that. That's new. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another 2 apart. Well, I mean, for pretty much, I don't know, the last 5 missions or so have been together, so... yeah. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. Or should I say Whiteheart? You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact thing. Same thing. Defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Jill, I need to stop. I can't read anymore. Yeah, the whole hunt down the marks thing is a bit confusing to me because it said we get some great crafting materials. And firstly, the crafting materials we got weren't that great, and secondly, we don't have any new recipes.
How much water can a flower drink?
About as much as a bothersome boy.
A scandal monger. Don't even want to know how you came up with that title.
It's not peace. It's the water.
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off.
5 years.
I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
More fetch quests.
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Oh, she was the...
Martel, today's finally the day.
She was the young lady who he did not give a shit about. Dang. Where are we going? Yeah, we did that side quest. We rescued her, or we got her stuff that she misplaced. And he really didn't give a shit about her at all. He was just more interested about the material possessions that we brought back. Just for the whole research and trying to make the tree grow sort of thing. Ah, Torgal, the best boy. The absolute best boy.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Yeah, let me tell you about my mother sometime.
That room's as ragged as...
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
So the old apples were terrible, and these apples are great.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you.
But it's okay.
Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
And this is all worth doing because it gives me renown, and that will unlock the donations. And as long as I see things like 400 ability points on the donations list, I will go for them. I have to go for them.
Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years.
They remembered her more than you
I
did.
suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Oh, that was long, but at least we get a decent amount of renown for it. And some gil and some experience. And an apple that we've got displayed in our chambers. And I'm not going to visit it because I need to read something out, and I can't read at the moment. Okay, I think that is it for tonight. So next time, what I need to do is head to here, and I generally can't even recall why we're going there. That's how long it's been. Martha has gone missing from the inn. We've done that one, haven't we? We found her. I mean, that's just the, I guess, the first parts of this quest chain. We're potentially scouting out this crystal here. I remember that much. But we need to go here because that's pretty much the only place we can go. And then once the other areas unlock, we need to take a look at the other areas where we can hunt down the marks. One is at the Broken Hills here, near Eastpool. And the other is near Caer Norvins, near Clairview. Around here somewhere. So once I get these areas unlocked, I'll be doing a lot of running around here, just trying to find these two marks. We'll take them out and get some renown. But next time, we'll be heading to Hawk's Cry Cliff. And that's where we'll start next time.